right back. This is the
D&D
podcast. And this is my segment. It don't really got a name. It just kind of do what it want to do. But it was three men sitting at a bar. One was a blind man. One ain't have no arms. One ain't have no feet. The one with no arms said, "Man, I bet you I could throw this football 50 yards." The one with no legs said, "Shit, man, I'd kick the shit out of you if you could do it." The blind man said, "This some shit I would love to see."
I can't.
So with all that being said, what happens when the unknown becomes the known? What comes out of the abyss becomes a lightning rod, something that everybody follows, everybody wants to be a part of, everybody wants to follow, because without the movement, without the people, you don't have the movement. But if you don't have a movement, you don't have the people, because the people want something that they can believe in. So, all through my life, I've always kind of been a mystic figure, a mystic character, because I just mind my business that minds me.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Right. And that's easy for me. But I've dealt with a lot of people, mostly women, girlfriends, who are like, "Hey, why you like that?" And I always pose the same question to them, and they never have an answer for it. I say, what happens when what's not popular becomes popular? Exactly. What I just said just happened. Coronavirus. We went from being open, being free, doing what we were doing, using chips in our cards, to now
down.
To the whole world closing down, using no contact or contactless
Online
cards.
shopping.
You know what I'm saying? Online shopping,
mask.
the whole world reset. We're new world order. What happens when what's not popular becomes popular?
And the funny thing is, to speak on that, it kind of sounds like a trend. You know what I'm saying? That falls under the category of trends. Like, you don't think so?
No,
you don't think it's not?
It can be a trend, but would you say Wiz Khalifa is a trend? Would you say Snoop Dogg is a trend? Would you say Tupac is a trend? Would you say even fucking Suge Knight, Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, Apple phones, AirPods, wireless earbuds? What happens when what's unknown becomes known?
So let's dig a little deeper in this. What do you mean by unknown? Like, say you're not talking. I know you're not talking trends. So what exactly does that mean when you say when the unknown becomes the known?
My whole point of this segment is to get you thinking about whatever kind of ideas that you have that you think, oh man, this is so far ahead of its time, or ain't nobody gonna like this. Keep going, keep doing it, because if you keep going, you never know what that may or may not become. Whether it be, okay, let's say you're in the aviation industry and you have the solution to the fuel problem that we have going on right now with inflation. You know what I'm saying? With countries not wanting to give us access to fuel and things like that. But you have an alternate solution to that. But you're like, man, this ain't gonna work. Ain't nobody gonna pick it up. Well, you never know where you might be in the next 5 years.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? You came from the abyss. You came from the unknown. You came to the right people who said, you know what, this is going to work. They invested in you, and now your solution is the solution. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, just like Busta Rhymes said, one of my favorite rap songs of all time, "Give Me Some More." These niggas on some wild shit, give me some more. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, he said, shit, my mama dropped me on my head as a baby, and blah, blah, blah. And, you know what I'm saying? My big cousin was like, hey, shit, so what you gonna do? He said, shit, flip mode. You know what I'm saying? Shit, if I can't join the greatest, then I had to become the greatest. You know what I'm saying? So this is kind of like a phoenix type of story. You know, you come from the ashes and you rise up to become something beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And
I
For
think the
all,
funny thing is
hold
the
on,
Phoenix.
hold time out. For all the people out there that have great ideas that nobody's ever believed in, forget other people believing in you. You need to believe in yourself first. And that is really the whole point of my segment is to believe in yourself because you don't know where you're going to be in the next 5 years. Don't throw in the towel. Don't delete yourself. Don't turn off your TV. You know what I'm saying? Don't give up, man, because yo, even though this life is short, it's long too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people fall off. This is a marathon. This ain't no sprint. I'm trying to tell you.
Straight up.
It ain't.
That's straight up.
Straight up.
But what I will say is with that, it's crazy how, like, say for instance, the unknown, all your thoughts, ideas, passions, things like that you hold in your head. Do you actually plan it out to make it known? Do you actually take the time to say, okay, so I have an idea for such and such. Like, say I got an idea for a show. Do you take the time to figure out the details of that show to make it known? You get what I'm saying? And again, y'all let us know in them comments what y'all think. Please comment down below if you got any ideas, thoughts, or concerns about this topic here. But yeah, do you take the time to make the unknown known? Do you take the time to see if the unknown can become known?
So, how do we do that? Starting at the beginning, you have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Now, after you have an idea, now you have to plan to the end.
Mm-hmm. You do your research. You make sure that you figure out what exactly the idea is. You do your research in regards to what that idea can be, what that idea is going to do, and how it can either help you or help the particular situation that you're trying to help.
Mm-hmm.
So once you do your research, then you plan out your details. You write down your details, think about what you want the meaning behind it to be, what the purpose is, what the drive is, and then once you do that, kind of sleep on it a little bit. But definitely once you plan out everything and your details are set, organize it to keep everything copacetic. And once it's organized and you got everything planned out, implement it.
And also the other
Put it
thing
into
too,
action.
the other thing is, like, you think a lot of people, these acts, these great minds, just came out of the blue overnight. And the truth is, it's been years in the making.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's been in the making. You know, it's coming of age.
It is.
So you got to plan from the beginning, and you got to stick to your guns. You got to hold the line. You got to believe in going back to the So Serious Award. You got to stand for what you stand for and hold the line and keep going, man, because it's going to be a lot of people who don't believe in you because your dream is so big. You're so far ahead. Your idea is so cutting edge that, you know, it's like a computer. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people still operating on Windows 7, but you on Windows 11. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Straight up. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta
so
upgrade.
It's like when I talk to like a lot of my friends that I went to college with, you know, we in our 30s now. I know I got the baby face, and that's fine. And I know I'm still handsome, and I'm gonna be handsome forever, and that's cool. But I'm just saying, like, I talk to him, I'm like, yo, like, you don't have to be fully indulged in the Snap and, you know, the Insta book and the Facegram, you know what I'm saying? And you don't have to be fully indulged in that and, you know, always on it, always constantly scrolling. Hey, Don, did you see this? And blah, 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 blah. You don't have to be all up in it, but what you need to do is know where things are moving, know where the trends are going, so you don't get left behind on Windows 7 when we're all operating on iOS 227.
Definitely want to piggyback off of that and definitely say you need to utilize social media to your advantage because social media is big now. That's one of the biggest things to life. And yes, people be doing social media detoxing and trying not to be on social media as much. But social media is a platform that a lot of you can use to implement your ideas or to even just get thoughts on the ideas that you have. Because you never know. One person may not like it, but somebody may like it and want to help you. You know what I'm saying? There are things that you can utilize social media for. But you don't have to be on it 24/7 all day, every day.
Nah.
But It's the fact of utilizing it to your advantage.
So my question is, one more time, what happens when the unknown becomes known?
Yes.
And what happens when you are that unknown that becomes known? What you gonna do? That's another aspect of it that you have to prepare for. What happens when you do get the success that comes to you? Now, me, I might not be the one who can give you the answers to that, but that's something that you need to think about, and you need to find an answer to it, so when you do get there, you already know how to move. You know what I'm saying? Because things do move quickly. People hit the lottery all the damn time. Yeah, you might be 1 in a million, 1 in a million.
But what are you gonna do with that money once you get it in your hand?
Well, I mean, it's not even about money, bro.
It's not, but I'm just saying.
It's not even about
That's the
money.
principle of the matter. You got the money, okay. But what are you going to do with that money in hand? You get what I'm saying? That unknown is now known. You got money. What you going to do with it? Am I right?
Wrong.
Whatever.
No, I'm just like
Mess, bro.
But yeah, to end out the segment, what happens when the known becomes, when the unknown becomes known? That's only a question that you can answer. Are you gonna be that unknown that becomes known? Hey, this my segment, man. We do whatever we want to do during my segment, and we'll catch you at the end. On the other side.
Y'all
of the
make
break.
sure y'all comment below, man. Let us know, man. Talk to us. What happens when the unknown becomes known?